Take a look at that. Right there, sending that messenger across, getting it. On a strike, and he's a little bit outside, leaving a 2-4-5. So Charles on the long, and oh, that's how you want to finish your semifinals right there. Wow, leaving the 8-10 in the pocket.
It's time to start.
Hey everybody, welcome back to USA Bowl in Dallas, Texas for the Roto Grip Sport Challenge Youth Bowling event. This is week 2 of the Fall 2021 series. So I had 3 games of qualifying earlier this morning. Just now, in fact. And the top 16 youth bowlers advance to bracket play. So the top 16 advanced to single elimination bracket play. So our number 1 qualifier we see right there on the left lane, Nolan Walters. Number 2, Bryson Hill. Andrew Kearney, Noah Raleigh-Turner, we saw last night, shoot a 800 series at Plano Super Bowl. Keegan Alexander, member of USA developmental team. Alyssa Ballard, Gannon Takayatsu, Zach Smullen, Carlin Gattenby, Drake Derflinger, Zach Wassam, Nash Fitzgerald, Logan Frischman, Morgan Davis, Brandon Haas, and Brady McDonough. So some familiar names out there in the national bowling scene. So they're bowling on an unknown sport pattern. They just know that it's short. They don't know how short or the volume or the pattern or anything like that. So they just had 3 games to figure it out, and now they're bowling bracket play on a brand new pair. So no practice, no nothing. Just stand up and start bowling for score. So the matches you see here are going to be across from each other. So number 1 bowls number 16. So we got Nolan bowling Brady here. Brady on 29 on the left lane, throwing a pitch black. Need some hold. Oh, gets the high flush. So Nolan and Brady, Zach and Carlin. Carlin runner-up at the last Dallas Youth Open event that was here at USA Bowl. Second place to Mabel Cummins last year. And that'll be coming up in December as well, next event. So over on the right pair, we've got Keegan bowling Nash. Noah versus Logan. And again, single elimination, scratch. Winner moves on. Loser goes home. So on the higher side, I've got Andrew versus Morgan, Alyssa versus Zach, and Gannon versus Drake, and Bryson versus Brandon. All right, so Andrew leaving a 7-pin, and Drake shooting his spare. All right, Zach coming in high. Andrew leaving a 7-pin. All right, Bryson getting it out into the right channel. All right, so Brandon starting his second frame. Again, open in the first. You see that quite a bit. Again, they're just coming a new pair, and they've got to figure it out on the fly while you're bowling for score, which can be a challenge. So we've got Alyssa starting her second frame. Looks like a Proton Physics coming in light and paying the price with the 7-10 split. All right, we'll see if Alyssa can pick this up. Be the first to make a 7-10 split here on Sport Bowling Productions. Seen a lot of stuff. Seen the Greek Church made. Seen the Big Four made. Have not seen the 7-10 split. And she gets the 10-pin. And she'll leave it at that. Go back to the low side. We got Noah up on 31. Noah on a couple of spares. And that's a good one. Staying on the back of it, getting that end over end roll. So Carlin shooting at the 5-pin, picking up that spare in the third. She stays clean. All right, and Brady finding some success on this pair. He was the 16 qualifier, and he's double 9 spare strike in his match against Nolan Nash there on 31, sending them all back for the double. All right, Nolan ringing 10. Can't get it out. Keegan with a 9-pin. Again, Keegan, the number 2 qualifier at Junior Gold in U15 boys, earned him a spot on developmental Team USA. All right, so Nolan shooting at the 10-pin, and that will be good enough to pick it up. And Keegan shooting at his 5-pin. And he picks that up. Keegan with 2 strikes, open and spared that one. Carlin 1, 2, 4, 10 and taps the 10-pin. Can't carry it. All right, Zach Smullen coming in light. Zach was the PBA Junior Regional Champion a couple weeks ago, and he earned his way to the PBA Junior National Championships, which will be held somewhere, sometime in the future. So probably this fall, we would guess. All right, so some talent out there on the lanes. So, and you won't typically see a lot of high scores as Keegan field goals the 4-9. The patterns here are tough, purposefully, and that's where all the talented kids want to go, is to play somewhere tough. And this is where it's at. All right, so Brady gets the strike in the 5th. And we'll see if Zach can bounce back after his open in the 4th. So it looks like Carlin making a ball change, bringing a parallax up. Oh, the 7-10 for Zach. Ouch. All right, so Noah on 31. Noah was a 9 whiff, and he's a 3-6 in the 5th. All right, and there's Logan, a lefty, at a Colleen area, crossing over for the double. All right, Zach going for the 7-10, gets 1. All right, Noah converting the 3-6. All right, so Carlin switching to the parallax. A solid, I think, hybrid ASIM on the short, and that looked pretty good. Little light mixer getting them out, and she's going to put whatever she was using away. IQ looks like. All right, Brady inside again on that shot, and crumbles them out. Pitch black and that urethane carry. All right, so Nolan, number 1 qualifier on 30 with the purple hammer. Comes in a little high, leaves the 3-10. So tough spare to make, but Nolan can pick this up to spare in the 6th. All right, so Carlin throwing the parallax. Needs a little bit of length out of that. Ooh, didn't read. All right, so again, they don't know what, these are burn pairs, 3 games of burn. So they don't know who was throwing what. So it can be hard to judge a ball reaction. We'll go up to the high side. All right, so Bryson. All right, so Alyssa, 2-4-10, and pulls it a little bit, gets a little wide. All right, Gannon crossing over the 3-pin. All right, Bryson going for the single pin, and he gets it. All right, so Zach Wassam here. Zach, the other Zach. Misses the left rail. All right, we'll see Nolan, their leader after qualifying. There you go. A little light mixer, shakes that 7-pin out. All right, so Noah on 31. There you go. Playing up the right side. And is that going to be Deadwood? Is it going to be? It's Deadwood. Oh, Brady tripping the 9-pin out for 4 in a row. All right, well, the Deadwood made it to the gutter. So Zach Smullen with that 8-pin won't go with the bucket. Nolan slinging some wood. Sending that messenger out. All right, so Carlin, 7th frame on a spare. All right, Keegan sending them all back. Carlin light again and doesn't get the 7-pin this time. Zach picking up the bucket. Spare in the 7th. We'll see Andrew here. Andrew out of the Austin area. And lots of these kids, all right, a little crossover action. Lots of these kids come from quite a distance to participate in this league with the match play following. And good thing is, if you don't make match play, if you're not in the top 16, you still get to go to some of the other lanes and practice. All right, so we got Alyssa. Oh, tripping out the 3-pin.
You can walk. I'll show you on my, and then you can go 31. Okay?
All right, Gannon getting him out. All right, Zach coming up with the missed spare, to saving that frame. All right, so Bryson coming up. 7th frame. Yeah, needed some hold, didn't get it. All right, so Brandon whiffing the 4-pin. All right, we'll see how. Let's see, Andrew's gonna go. Andrew's high, breaks up the big 4, but still with the 4, 6, 10. And we'll see how Morgan's gonna do her 7th frame. So she's in a close match against Andrew. So she opened at the 6th, and that's outstanding shot. All right, so we'll go back to the low side there, a little bit ahead of everyone else. So we're getting a little deadwood clear. All right, well done. Safety first. All right, so looks like Brady is his 9th frame. He's on 5 in a row, and yeah, a little bit inside. 3, 4, 6, 7. All right, Nolan on a double, and that's gonna carry. All right, Brady trying to slide that 3 over. Does not. So open puts him at 211. So I think Brady just needs 1 pin to advance over Nolan. So we've had a tradition of a 16 seed taking out the number 1 seed. Happened twice over the summer. Week 1 and week 2, 16 took out 1 and then proceeded to run the bracket and come away with the overall win. All right, Zach didn't like it. Misses the head pin. You gotta hit the one closest to you. All right, so Nash stepping up. And Brady with the ball change. Looking for a little different look with a fast pitch, and he's going to go back to his pitch black. So just needs 1 and not going to hit 1 from the gutter. All right, so I got 9. So that'll do it. He'll 220. And that will take out Nolan. Keegan is going to take out Nash. Oh. All right, Nolan breaking up the 7-10, leaving just the 7. All right, we still got a close match between Carlin and Zach. And a close one between Nolan and Noah. All right, so Nolan picked up his 7-pin. All right, so Noah will advance against Logan. And And Carlin a little bit high, gets the 9-pin out, leaves the 4. So she's at 163. She can pick this up and strike for 174. And Zach can strike out for 179. All right, so Noah finishing with 200, Logan with 175. So again, the winners will move on to play the winner on their pair. So it'll be Brady and whoever wins against Zach and Carlin, and Keegan and Noah will bowl each other. All right, so Carlin misses the 4-pin, puts her at 163. So now we got a whole new ball game. Zach can mark to advance. And there it is. So that puts him at 159. So he's going to need 4 pins and 2 shots. And I think Zach can probably pull that off. So it'll be Brady versus Zach. And they bowled each other at the PBA Junior in match play. And Brady lost to Zach in a close one. That was the only match that he lost. And Zach only lost 1 match, and that was to Eric Jones, the eventual 2nd place finisher. All right, so let's go up to the high side. We'll see what's cooking up there. Okay, so we got Zach shooting a spare, does not pick it up. I'm going to put him at 101. He can be 131. And so Alyssa can shut out Zach. We got Morgan spare in her 10th frame, puts her at 175. Andrew can strike out for 191. And Brandon opens his 10th, puts him at 122. So Bryson will move on. Gannon, 204 over Drake, 190. Andrew, 4 9s. Right, and that will do it. So Morgan will move on. All right, so Zach. 1, 2, 10. All right, so he needs to make this and to have any chance for a lead, and he'll need some help from Alyssa as well. And Alyssa is probably not going to give him any help whatsoever. Proton physics, high flush, and that's just going to be a strike. All right, so going to be Gannon and Bryson. And Morgan and Alyssa up on the high side. We'll watch Alyssa finish up here. All right, Alyssa with a little different look with a different ball, and it goes longer, and she doesn't like it. All right, so we'll go down to the low side again. Watch our round 2 starting up. Keegan coming in high, 4, 6, 7. And he seems surprised. So again, they stay on the same pair and just bowl the winner of the match that was on their pair. All right, Keegan going for it in the first frame. Why not? If you're going to open in the first. Zach leaves the 2-8 and comes in a little light. Gets the 2, not the 8. All right, so Noah with a chance to take an early lead. And he comes in high. All right. And as does Brady. So Brady with the 3-6-10. Noah with the 3-6-9-10. Not sure which one's better. Both hard, but the 9-pin back there, you've got the real possibility of chopping that. But Brady picks up his spare. As he does some custodial duties on the approach. And Noah gets the 9-pin, but leaves the 3. That is another well-known risk of leaving the 3-6-9-10. All right, so Brady's been a little high last couple shots, and he doesn't like that one either. And that's why. I mean, big 4s. All right, he gets 2. And Noah on 32. All right, gets the 9 out this time, 3-6-10. All right, so probably seeing a little bit of transition. All right, so Zach on 29. That looks pretty good. Oh, and another high one, 3-6. And Noah gets the 3-pin this time, spare up his second frame. All right, so Keegan on 31. Purple hammer crosses over. Doesn't get that purple hammer carry. And leaves a 10-pin. And Zach spares the 3-6. All right, so open spare and spare open for the left pair. All right, so Keegan with a clutch 10-pin here in the second. And he nails it. All right, so Zach playing the outside. So again, short pattern here today. And that seemed to be the most successful line. It's Brady going back to the fast pitch. All right, so maybe a different line with the fast pitch. Last time it was in the gutter. That's crosses over for him, so a little bit of thought will go into the next shot. All right, so Noah on 31. Trying to match Keegan's strike and comes in high. 6-10. All right, Brady crossing over for 3-10. All right, so he's going to need to try something else because that is not where it's at. And Noah, 6'10", picks it up. All right, so Brady shooting at the 310. Oh, and he picks it up in the third frame with the 310. It's going to be Ballard's Bowling Academy shot of the game. Taking the straight line at the 310 and picking it up. And if you want to pick up 310s, shooting it straight, be sure and contact Ballard's Bowling Academy in the DFW area. Or if you're not in the DFW area, check out their website, ballardsbowlingacademy.com. Got virtual lessons, outstanding pro shop. Check them out. All right, so Noah chopping the spare. We'll go up to the high side. They're kicking things off. We've got Alyssa and Morgan. So Alyssa on a couple of spares. Morgan open spare. And Bryson just split, and he's starting his fourth frame right now. And he comes in high. Seen a lot of high shots this second game. And that just completely crosses over and misses the head pin. So, and I know they saw in their qualifying that there's a fair bit of over-under. So if you start to move in, it can go long, or you also risk having it check up early like Alyssa just saw and missing the head pin to the left. All right, Alyssa sparing it up. It looks like Bryson is going to play up the gutter. And close to it, and it goes high. All right, Brady playing a little more hook. And that, so he made a big move in, playing some hook, and that got him into trouble in qualifying. Let's see, Morgan. All right, Morgan coming in high. All right, so the kids that were lined up game one, now seeing that transition, running into that over-under, and they've got to figure out how to blend that out. All right, so Morgan shooting the spare. And she picks it up. And Gannon playing the gutter, and that one just doesn't hook on him. So might have missed it a little bit. Maybe there's some carry down after 5 games. All right, so look like go down to the low side. Noah strike in the 5th. Got Zach 6th frame. He's working on a spare. And that's a good look. That's pretty much what we saw at him at PBA Junior, playing that straighter line right to the pocket. And Noah on 32. Light. Is it going to roll the 10? Oh, quick racks. Holding that 10 pin up. All right. Oh, there you go, the double. It's playing that straight line right to the pocket. All right, Noah with the 10 pin. Picks that up. All right, Brady, a little more angle. And third split of the game. So Keegan on 31. Oh, he liked it, but it didn't read on him. 2, 4, 5. All right. Oh, and Brady picking it up. All right. Well, you leave 3 splits and you make 2. That's pretty good. All right. So Keegan with the 2, 4, 5. And he picks it up. All right. So Brady needs this one. He's running out of time. And just a little bit line. That's better line. Just goes a little long for him. Takes out the 10 pin. All right, Keegan with the 7, 10. Can't believe it. All right, Brady gets the 10 pin out. Keegan can't bounce the 10 pin out. All right, so go back to Morgan and Alyssa. Morgan, 5th frame, working on a strike. And she goes light. Gannon and gets it out. All right, so Morgan with the 1, 2, 4. And leaves the 4 pin. All right, so Noah picks up his 8 pin. So it puts him at 103 in the 7th. So he is be about 12 ahead. And so Zach coming in high. And that's the problem with playing that straighter line. If you pull it a little bit, you're going to go through the nose and risk leaving the big split. You only left the 3, 6. So Noah on 32, and he taps the 10 pin out. Oh. All right. So 3, 6, chops the 3, puts him at 173 in the 9th. So a little opening for Brady, although didn't see it, but Zach put together 3 in a row from 6, 7, and 8. So Brady's going to need this one. They need to stay up the back, 2, 4, 10. All right, well, we'll see if he can make another one. It's hard to come back after 4 splits. And Keegan with a 10 pin. And that one not quite. All right, so that puts him at 147. So he needs to strike out and have Zach go to lunch. All right, so Keegan picks up his spare, so still close over on the right. So we'll go up to the high side. All right, a 210 for Bryson, and can't bounce it out. All right, so Alyssa, 7th frame, open the last 2, and needs some hold or crossover, and it crosses over. All right, so Zach, so just trying some lines. So he will defeat Brady, and he will move on to play the winner of Keegan and Noah. All right, so Noah just picking off 1, puts him at 128, and Keegan on a strike in the 9th. All right, so Zach, he'll be in the 190s. All right, so we'll stick with Noah and Keegan. All right, so Noah with the strike, first shot in the 10th. Needed that to have a chance. Kind of needs the next 2 to have a chance as well. All right, so we'll go back to Noah. And Noah light leaves the 8-pin. So more than likely that will do it in his match against Keegan. All right, so we'll go up to the high side. We'll watch them finish over here. See if Alyssa can get the double. Crosses over, no 10-pin. All right, so we're going to move a camera around on our left pair. And we're going to take a quick break. And as a reminder, if you haven't, be sure to subscribe, like the video, click the notification bell. You'll know wherever we go live. All right, so we've got Alyssa and Morgan, and Alyssa's already ahead. All right, so we're going to have Zach and Noah. They're going to be on our right pair. And it'll be Alyssa and Gannon. And Alyssa is going to pull Gannon over to her pair. And she said she wants Gannon to feel the pain of this pair. So it looks like a rough one, but she finishes 170. That'll be enough to get by Morgan. All right, so we got semi-final match. Zach and Noah and Gannon and Alyssa. All right, so Zach on 31. And playing that straighter line. And this is, again, a new pair to Zach. So the higher qualifier gets to choose what pair they will use. And typically they choose to stay on their same pair. Even if they're bad, at least you can pull your competitor over and let them figure out a bad pair that you already know. But anyway, Zach wraps the 10 for his first shot in the 10th, and Gannon 2 4 5s. All right, so we'll have Noah on 32. And there you go. Got to get it out to that 2 board out there. All right, so Gannon picking up the spare. All right, got Alyssa and Noah figuring out who's going to go first. It's going to be Noah. All right, it's Noah's second frame. And the old double crossover. So Alyssa with the strike, Noah with the strike. All right, so Zach on 32. Through the nose. All right, and Alyssa, light, flat 10. 710. Oh, didn't see it from over here. 710. All right. All right, Zach picking off the 610. All right, we'll see if Alyssa can make the 710. Will not. All right, so again, semi-final match. Winner of these matches will face each other in the championship finals. All right, so a little loft. And that one goes long, so the bucket. So again, Zach new on this pair, and he's got to figure it out. So went high on his first shot, gave it a little loft, and then went long. All right, so Gannon through the nose. Zach picks it up. Gannon with a 10-pin. All right, so Gannon picks it up. All right, Noah getting it out there. All right, so Gannon, third frame, working on a couple spares. Looks like he's throwing a fast pitch as well. And finding a home in the pocket, getting them all back. All right, so Noah looking to try and run away with this match, looking for 4 in a row, and that one just a little high for a 6-pin. And Alyssa, another 7-10. Right, Noah picks up his spare. All right, a little bit light, pays the price for it. Right, she gets the 10-pin. Right, so Zach trips the 4. Right, so he'll get the score correction. And Alyssa on the right lane wraps the 10. At least there's not a 7-pin there as well. All right, Zach missing outside a little bit. I'm going to think things over. And Alyssa outside on the 10 sends it into the channel. Oh, Zach pulls it just a little bit. Misses the head pin on a strike. Got to hit the one closest to you. All right, so Gannon on a strike, looking to capitalize on Alyssa's miss. And Gannon leaves the 7-pin. And that messenger, couple of them, fail to deliver the flat 10. Pin's just piling up in the right gutter. Maybe one more would have taken out the 10. All right, so Gannon picks up the 7. All right, Noah picks up the 10. All right, so Gannon up, 5th frame on a spare, and that is high. 10-pin goes. All right, that one was a little long, and that 8-pin is not going to go. So 2-8. All right, Gannon picking up the spare. All right, so Noah over there picking up the 2-8. All right, so he stays clean. He's 3 in a row, and then 9 spare, 9 spare, 8 spare. Building his lead against Zach as Alyssa, light 2-4-10. Saw several of those today. 2-8-10s. Lots of splits. The 1-2. And Alyssa slides it over, picks up the 2-4-10. That's going to be our semifinal Ballard's Bowling Academy shot of the day from Alyssa Ballard. 2-4-10, sliding the 2 over into the 10, taking it out. If you want to make the 2-4-10, contact Ballard's Bowling Academy at ballardsbowlingacademy.com. All right, so Alyssa coming back, trying to find the pocket on 34 and will not. All right, so Zach looking to put a strike up on the board in the 7th. Time's running out. Need some X's, and there it is. That looked like a ball change. Yeah, time for that fast pitch to go away. Might have been a Zen he sent down there. All right, Alyssa gets the head pin, but leaves the 2-4. And there it is. That's just where you got to get it. Got to get it out to the 2 board. All right, so Gannon with his fast pitch out on the 2 board. But not quite enough to get it to come back, and he buckets in the 6th. All right, so Noah steps out of it, steps out of the shot and into a strike. And that's going to do it. Noah's going to have the wheels come off. Gannon picks up the bucket. All right, so Zach needs it. And, oh, look at that pin action. 4-7 late. All right, so that was the move. It's hard when you find it out in the last frames of a game you're about to lose. But put that in your pocket. Save it for next time. All right, see if Zach can put together 3 in a row in the 9th. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Stone 9. Yeah, he can't believe it either. All right, so that is pretty much it for Zach and Noah. Noah will advance to the finals and play maybe Alyssa with a big strike. All right, she's going to need some more of those to get by Gannon. So I believe Gannon made it to the finals of last week's event. All right, so Alyssa's going to go. And way outside. 1, 2, 10. And there's Noah still sliding that 7-pin over. All right, so that makes it official. Noah will advance over Zach. And Alyssa is going to open, and that really leaves the door open for Gannon. Alyssa, 99. All right, Noah, that's what you're looking for, kids. Get it out there, feed it back into the pocket, and all the pins disappear. All right, Gannon, okay. Big split, 3-4. All right, so Alyssa could strike out for 159. Gannon's at 140. So not over, but not easy for Alyssa. Watch Zach finish his game up here. 10th frame. Noah's at 4 in a row. And there you go. That's 5 in a row. That's a big pack of Franks. Noah Raleigh Turner, 5 strikes in a row. Pack of Franks. All right, Zach misses the single pin in the 10th. That'll put him at 170. And Noah already at 246. We'll just watch that one more time. And try a little something on the fill. All right, so Alyssa falling off, crossing over for the strike. 3rd strike of the game. All right, so Gannon also with a strike in the 9th. Puts him at 152. All right, so Gannon's just going to need 4 pins in 2 shots. All right, a little light. Another 1, 2, 10. All right, so as this match wraps up, we're going to move some cameras around, and we'll be right back. right, there you go. All right, so Gannon strike in the first. So Noah's first frame. It's our final match. All right, and a little high. 4, 6, 7. All right, so Noah open. First frame. Whoops, that was not. That was a wrong button press. There we go. All right, so Noah, second frame. Coming in high. All right, 3-pin. All right, so Noah looking to spare this up in the second. And there you go. Good shot. All right, Gannon crossing over, leaving the 5-pin. All right, so Gannon picks it up. All right, so Gannon opens with a strike, 9 spare in the second. All right, so Gannon playing the direct line to the pocket and leaves the 3-10. All right, Gannon a little back up at the 3-10. Baby split, picks it up. All right, so Noah on 31. And Light can't get the 2-pin out. All right, so Noah, third frame. Oh no. right, it's a little slip off the hand. Too far right into the gutter. Puts him at 37 after 3. All right, so 4th frame after an open. All right, a little lighter on the speed. 3, 6, 10. All right, there you go. Picks it up. All right, needed that one. All right, puts him at 47 on a spare in the 4th. All right, so Gannon, 31, 4th frame. So Gannon in the finals last week. Fell to Nash. And 2-pin. A little bit light. All right, and just a little touch of backup. Gives him a 20-pin lead after 4. That's again in 5th frame. Working on the spare. A little double dribble. Goes high. 6-10. All right, and he picks it up. All right, so it's a spare game so far in these finals. This final match. All right, that looks better. Oh, and the 2-pin goes. All right, that is going to be Ballard's Bowling Academy shot of the game. Rolling the 2-pin for his first strike of the game. There you go. All right, so 6th frame. Working on that strike. They're rolling the 2-pin. That looks better. All right. Pin's falling from the ceiling. That's what you want to see. All right, so Noah with the double. So he's caught up. See if Gannon can answer. a couple strikes. It's been light the last couple shots. And there you go. All right, so Gannon answering Noah. The strike in the 6th. All right, that's a crossover. 3-pin for Gannon. No, and the balk. All right, Gannon didn't like it. A little reset. All right, so Gannon picked up his spare in the 7th, puts him at 125. All right, so Noah working on 2 in a row, 7th frame. That is inside. Oh, but there's hold. Found the hold. All right, so Noah on the right lane looks pretty good. Oh, it's light. 210. Oh, the strike fest comes to an end. The 210 in the 8th. All right, Noah going for it. Can he slide it over? Cannot. All right, open. Puts him at 143. All right, so Gannon. Oh, light mixer. And puts him up by 12 in the 8th. Super tight match, championship match here at Roto Grip Sport Challenge at USA Bowl in Dallas, Texas. All right, Gannon coming in high. That 9-pin fails to fall. All right, so not an easy spare. 6, 9, 10. Looks like that 6 might have slid over a little bit as well. All right, Oh, chops it. Chops it. All right, so in the foundation frame, Gannon opens 161. All right, so you can go 191. So Noah can shut him out with 4 in a row to go 203. That is inside 3-6. All right, so Noah picks up the spare, puts him at 153, a strike in the first, put him at 163. So 3 here, and he will shut out Gannon. Anything less, Gannon has a chance to come back in the 10th. All right, there is the first one. All right, so we do have the possibility of a tie. And a tie, I think they just bowl a whole other game. All right, that is inside on that lane, 310. All right, so Noah can get 1, force Gannon to double. All right, and he does. Okay, so that's a big pin right there. Puts him at 182. All right, so Gannon needs the first one, needs the second one, and then 1 pin. That will not do it. All right, so that's 8. And spares it up, put him at 171. A strike here will give him 181. But 181 is less than 182. So even with a strike here, Noah will be week 2 champion in the Roto Grip Sport Challenge. Gannon finishes up, ouch, with the 4-pin. So all right, there you go. So that'll do it for this week. Be sure and tune in tomorrow, 10 o'clock Central Time. We'll be in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma for the Southwest Gold Youth Bowling Tournament. So again, thanks everyone for watching. And congratulations to Noah, congratulations to Gannon, and all the competitors out there. And as always, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, like the video, click the notification bell. You'll know whenever we go live. And remember, be cool and go bowl.